What's up, guys? So welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look right here. So I thought I would get a head start on a Valentine's Day look. The eyeshadow palette is actually affordable. First time using it and I really enjoyed it, so you will see in the video which one it is. Hopefully you guys will like to see how I did this look right here, and if you do, just keep on watching. I always like to put on chapstick right before I start. I'm going to start off with the eyes because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I just bought this palette today from Target. I wanted to buy more of an affordable eyeshadow palette to use for this look, and I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for, to be honest. But the palette is this one from e.l.f. and it's the Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette, and this one is in Summer Breeze. So these are the colors. I was going for a more affordable palette, and this palette is $10, so I'm just like, when did e.l.f. get that expensive? I remember when e.l.f. was like $1 for everything. So I always start by curling my lashes first, and then I will go in with some kind of primer for my eyelids, or just use concealer. Lately I've just been using concealer, and I'll just use like my Tape Shape. And the eyeshadow I usually like to use to set any kind of base I put on my eyelids is this single eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. This is in Brulee, so it's just a really light eyeshadow, and I just use this brush from e.l.f., the Flawless Concealer Brush, to pack it on. So going into the palette, I always tend to gravitate towards this kind of shade for my transition shade. Not bad at all. Alright, so here is the color. I am actually pretty impressed with it. I kind of want to play with this purple in here. This one right here. We are going to put it in the outer corner, because why not? I like purples anyways. For my super dark eyes, purple tends to bring it out a lot more. They blend really nicely. I'm way more impressed with this eyeshadow palette than I was with the Maybelline one. I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and just pack this on first, just on the outer corner of the lid, just to make it easier on me right now. And then I'll use that smaller blending brush to blend out the edges. Light shade, obviously just going to take the lightest shade in the palette. Place this on the brow bone. I kind of want to put one of these two colors right here on the remaining part of my eyelid. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna use this one. And we shall see what happens. And I'm just taking my crease brush and just running this over the edges to blend it out. So I bought a new eyeliner. I want to try it out. The one that I like to use is from Tarte, and it's the Tarteist double-sided one. At least for me, I like felt tip. I feel like I have more control with the felt tip because it is a lot more sturdy and not so flimsy. So I bought this one from NYX. This is their matte liquid liner. It is brushes scared me. So scared. Yo, I'm getting hot from how like nervous I am right now of messing this up. Ew. I'm just dropping everything right now. For primer, I'm using this one from Touch and Soul. So, ow! I just dabbed my nose with my nails. For foundation, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I like to mix these two shades. This one is Golden Beige and this one is Desert Beige. So I'm just taking Golden Beige first and I focus this mainly on like the center of my face. We'll take Desert Beige and put this more towards the outer parts of my face, and I do tend to go a little heavy with this foundation. I'm not even gonna lie, I put on too much all the time. When I do videos, sometimes I like to have the TV on just so I don't feel like super lonely in here. Because it's just me, even though Loki's here, but I mean Loki's just not really doing anything. Okay, for concealer I'm using Shape Tape because when you think of like Valentine's, obviously you want to look good. So I'm using Shape Tape. You can use whatever you want, but I will be using Shape Tape. I just thought I'd get a head start on some kind of like Valentine's Day look. At the stores they already have all the Valentine's Day like candies and cards and decorations and stuff, so I'm like, damn. We literally just got over New Year's and Christmas and we are already moving on to Valentine's Day. What is going on right now? Alright, setting powder. Laura Mercier setting powder. So I'm just packing this on really quickly all over the face. I'm not going to bake because what is the point? I'm not going anywhere right now, but if I was going out and if this really was me going on a Valentine's date, I will bake, but I'm not baking tonight. Little candy break. Bronzer, I'm gonna bronze my face with this L'Oreal Glam Bronze. This is in the shade Mediums. This is what it looks like. I haven't used this in a while. Now to do a little more of a contour action, I'm going to use this darkest shade in my Anastasia contour kit. And I will just like lightly dip into it since it is pretty dark. And I will mainly focus it on the outer part. And then to kind of just clean up down here, I don't like to bake because it just looks really white, at least for me. It just looks really white right here. So what I like to do, and it's just a lot easier and a lot faster, I just take my beauty blender and I take the side that I use for my foundation. I'll squish it and then just like run it down like this to just clean that up. For blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush palette. This is in dark and I'm using the lighter shade in the palette, this one. And And for highlights, I'm using this highlighter from Revolution, and it is in the color Radiant Lights. I forgot I had this highlight. And then I always take my makeup towel and I run it through the edges of my hair to take off foundation I got on there too. I'm going to take our crease shade, this one right here, and run this on the bottom of the lash line. Now I want to do some eyeliner, but I don't want to use black, so I'm going to use a brown one. And the only brown one that I have right now is this one from Marc Jacobs, and it is in the shade Brownie. And then with that same brush that I just used, I'm going to blend that out and smudge it out. Okay, so I already put on one pair of eyelashes, and the ones that I'm using, they are the Ardell Wispy Lashes, and all I did was take two old used pairs that I already had basically on their last life, and all I did was pair them like right on top of each other, and it just made this whole new lash that I can reuse a few more times. So that's basically what I did. So while the glue dries up and all that, we are moving on to the lips. I'm going super simple with the lips, just using a lip liner and a gloss. And I started using this one from NYX, and it's from the NYX Suede line matte lip liner, and this is in the color Sandstorm. I really like this shade. The only bad thing about this is that it is a pencil, and I like the retractable ones. And for lip gloss, I'm using this Marc Jacobs gloss in the color Taboo. Alright guys, so that is it on this look right here. Hopefully you guys liked it. Just easy, simple, more of a light glam look, I guess you can say. Nothing crazy, nothing dark, nothing too light either. It's kind of like in between. I actually really like how these eyeshadows performed from the palette. I love how it's so small and compact, and it legit just like fits in my makeup bag, and it's really travel friendly. So that is it on this Valentine's Day makeup look. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you would like. And I will see you guys in the next video.